The Democratic primary. It currently has more candidates running than the New York City Marathon. Just look at all those faces. Look at all those faces. And just like the New York City Marathon, most of these people won't make it to the end. And as the primaries approach, there's one key voting demographic everyone needs on their side. Black people. Because if you have a strategy for winning the black vote, you're golden. That's how Barack Obama won. He had a brilliant strategy campaign of being black. But not every candidate has that advantage. So they've been busy appealing to the culture by any means necessary, including going on hip-hop radio.
For Democratic presidential hopefuls, there's the Iowa caucus, the New Hampshire primary, and now the Charlemagne caucus.
The Breakfast Club.
8 years ago, the Breakfast Club radio show started here in New York with a focus on hip-hop and the black community. Now, hosts Charlemagne the God, DJ Envy, and Angela Yee already hosted almost a third of the Democratic field this year.
Have you ever gotten a massage at the Orchards of Asia Day Spa in Florida?
That is not a headline.
The answer is no.
Wow. That's right. Even billionaire Bernie did an interview with Charlemagne. Although Bernie's so old, I bet he thought he was going to be talking to the Charlemagne, right? The emperor from the Holy Roman Empire. He's like, oh, I'm excited. We went to the same school, remember? We took history together, but back then we just called it present. And you know, I think it's great that candidates are broadening the way that they speak to black issues, right? Because anyone can show up at a black church and clap off beat, right? That's easy. But it takes real commitment to show up somewhere where they may ask you to drop a freestyle. You never know. Yeah, I can't wait for Joe Biden's freestyle. It'll be like heads, shoulders, knees, and toes. Let me touch him, let me touch him, let me touch him, let me touch him, let me touch him. Now, the Breakfast Club is a great place to connect with the young black votes. But you got to remember, the older generation of black voters are the real powerhouse at the polls. And to connect with them, the candidates are going through the Reverend Sharpton.
Democratic candidates today flooding a New York conference room for a chance to stand out to a key Democratic demographic. Some 12 of 17 2020 hopefuls made it a priority to stop at the Reverend Sharpton's National Action Network annual convention.
Sharpton asking every candidate whether they would sign a bill that would create a commission to study the issue of reparations. The overwhelming response from the 2020 contenders?
Yes. 100%, of course.
Yes, I would.
I already support that bill. Go HR 40.
And I will sign that
Yes, I'm gonna pass this. Come on now.
Yes, I'm gonna pass. Come on now. I'm in a room full of black people. What do you think I'm gonna say? What do you think? You think I want Nike footprints all over my collar? Come on. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna lie, that's a tough spot to be in. You're at a black convention with the Reverend Sharpton literally an inch from your face. You have to agree to anything. Yeah, Sharpton could be like, actually, just to be fair, I think white people should be our slaves for a couple hundred years. What do you think? And they'd have to be like, yes, Master Sharpton, that's a fine idea.